Welcome back, everyone, to another deep dive. And today we're tackling something really special. Cereus Blooms at Night by Shani Mootoo. Now, just glancing at the excerpts here, I'm already hooked.
Oh, you and me both. It's definitely not your typical novel.
What really caught my eye was this whole reverse chronology thing. I mean, have you ever tried reading a book backwards?
Not exactly, no. But I can see how it would really shake things up, keep you on the edge of your seat.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like, you see the ending first,
Yeah.
but you have no idea how you got there. So the whole journey becomes this puzzle.
Absolutely. And from what I've read, Mootoo does a brilliant job with it. She uses this kind of fragmented storytelling to mirror the main character's memories, Mala Ramchandin.
Right, Mala. So we're meeting her as an older woman, right?
Yeah, she's in a nursing home. And early on, there's this scene, kind of unsettling, where she freaks out at the sight of a gardener.
A gardener. Seriously. What's so scary about a gardener?
Exactly. It's a total mystery at first, but as the story unfolds, or rather unwinds, you start to uncover these traumatic events from her past and you realize, oh, that's why she's terrified of this seemingly harmless guy.
Wow. I mean, talk about suspense. You're constantly trying to piece together these puzzle pieces of her life.
Exactly. And it's not just about the plot, right? Mutu's writing is so vivid, so lyrical, that you're completely drawn into this world.
Oh, I totally agree. Those descriptions of the island, man. Remember that line about the tapestry woven with threads of emerald green and sapphire blue?
Yeah. It's like you can practically feel the heat, smell the flowers, you're
Yeah.
transported right there. And that really intensifies the emotional impact of the story, especially when it delves into some pretty heavy themes.
Right. We're talking about sexual abuse, gender identity, colonialism, even not exactly light reading, but from those excerpts, it seems like Mutu handles it all with such care and nuance.
Yeah, absolutely. She doesn't shy away from the difficult stuff, but she explores these issues through the character's personal experiences. It makes you think about the human cost of prejudice, of societal pressures.
It's like she's saying, hey, these aren't just abstract issues. These are real people's lives.
Exactly. And Mala's journey in particular, I mean, it really forces you to confront the lasting impact of trauma, how it shapes everything.
It makes you wonder what secrets she's carrying, right?
Yeah.
We're meeting her at the end of her life, but there's obviously so much more to her story.
Definitely. And that's where the reverse chronology gets really interesting. It's like by going back in time, we're peeling back those layers, revealing these hidden parts of her identity.
It's almost like those memory games. Like what's missing from this picture?
Kind of, yeah. Except in this case, it's what happened to make this person who they are. And we're getting those clues in reverse order.
Mind-blowing. So with Mala, it sounds like there's a lot to unpack, especially with that forbidden love situation hinted at in the excerpts.
Oh, definitely. And remember that this is a society that isn't exactly accepting of, well, let's just say difference.
So she's battling all these external pressures, but then also dealing with her own internal struggles, her past traumas.
Exactly. And that complexity makes her such a compelling character. You can't just put her in a box. She's both a victim and a survivor, strong and vulnerable all at the same time.
I think that's what makes this book so fascinating. It's not just a story. It's an exploration of being human,
Mhm.
with all its messiness and contradictions.
You hit the nail on the head. And the way Mutu uses that unconventional structure, the reverse chronology, it actually amplifies that.
It's like she's making us rethink how we see time itself. I mean, do we really move in a straight line from past to present? Or is it more complicated than that?
It's a great question. And honestly, I don't think there's a simple answer. But that's the beauty of it, right? Mutu isn't trying to give us all the answers. She's inviting us to think, to question, to really engage with these big, complex ideas.
Which is what a good book should do,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely. And Cereus Blooms at Night, well, it definitely does that.
It really makes you wonder, though, if we could experience our own lives in reverse, like rewind the tape, would we make different choices? Would we understand ourselves better?
Ooh, now that's a deep one. I guess we have to read the book and find out. Maybe we discover that even our mistakes, our regrets, they all led us to where we are today.
And maybe that's not such a bad thing after all.
Food for thought, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. So to everyone listening, do yourselves a favor and check out Cereus Blooms at Night. I have a feeling this is one story that's going to stay with you long after you finish it.
Couldn't agree more.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those pages turning.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.